I've become obsessed by companies who say they can recharge your gadgets through the air. Like this company called Energis. This is the holy grail, right? This is charging everything in the room.
Yeah, as long as you're in range of that 15 foot, you'll be charging small amount of energy, trickle charging it.
The problem with those technologies is that you have to be pretty close to the transmitter to get a decent charge. But another startup called Ossia says it has a better way. It involves a transmitter made up of hundreds of tiny antennas and a receiver. So you say you are focusing all those antennas into one tiny spot.
That's right, yeah. And the reason we can do that is that we use the receiver to emit a small, what we call beacon signal, that basically illuminates the open paths.
Hatem Zine is the founder of Ossia. He says that instead of blasting power signals to the whole room, the transmitter sends power only to a tiny receiver that will someday be built into your phone. So I'm the transmitter with hundreds or thousands of antennas.
Yep.
You're the phone with Ossia technology,
Right.
Capable of sending me back a beacon.
Yes.
Okay.
So then I send out this beacon, and the beacon starts going out and reflecting in the environment and so on.
So it might bounce off of here to get to me.
Yes, and then you would play them back, all of them, exactly like they arrived.
So you say, here, send me power, and that goes and comes to me. And instead of sending power this way,
Yeah.
I say, okay, here you go.
Exactly.
And I have to make that noise too.
Yeah, that's the best part of it, yeah.
Hatem says that this call and response system means that the transmitter doesn't need line of sight to your gadget. It's also very safe because the signal never has to go through anything like your body.
So what we have here is a receiver with a USB socket, and when it's receiving power, you can see there's a light flashing here on that.
Easy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got micro USB, so we need an
That's-
Android phone?
We need an Android phone.
Does anyone have an Android phone?
Yep.
Thank you. Is this
So
Alan?
this is
Alan, our crew member, has donated his authentic Android phone. It'd help if I push
yeah,
it the right
USB
way.
goes one way.
Oops. There we go.
There you go. If you switch it off
Oh,
from
turn it
the
off.
side,
Okay, yep.
the red light should come on.
Okay, so there's the charging light.
It's possible to see it if you switch on the phone and you look in the corner.
Oh,
You'll
yeah.
see like the bolt inside the battery icon.
So this phone, according to you, is charging even though it's not plugged into anything.
That's it. Yeah.
But until the day that every battery-powered gadget has wireless power built in, we can use wirelessly rechargeable batteries.
So this AA battery, if you open it up, you can see there's electronics inside it. So this is actually a power receiver. In the future, you would put these in your smoke detectors, in your remote controls, in your kids' toys, Xbox handles, etc.
The coolest part was Hatem's attempt to prove that power could reach the receiver around my body. To do that, he used a little paddle that lights up only when it's directly in the path of the power, directly in the line between the transmitter and the receiver.
I can now follow this. There. I can follow the path, right?
All right,
Now, if I move the receiver,
it goes
there's
out.
a new path that has been established now. And if I move out of the path, you can see that the signal is not inside.
So this is representing the phone moving around the room in your pocket,
Right.
and it's constantly finding a new beam.
Exactly.
So this thing about reflecting off of things. So you're saying that if I'm in the way, those beams will find a new path around me?
Absolutely.
Right now, the beam is going this way, right?
Yep.
So in theory, if I step in the way, so this went out, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're not still getting power over there.
No, it has found other paths now.
But it might well be going off the wall or off
That's
the floor. Okay. If I stand here, can you put the paddle against that and show that it's getting power?
So, there.
Come on! So that's proof that it's going around me.
Yep.
That's proof. Look, put it in front of me. It's off. And then put it behind me. Okay, so there's your demo. That's what you should do. Ossia expects that products containing its technology will hit the market within 12 months. To me, that doesn't sound like enough time to work out the kinks and get FCC approval. But I do like the sound of perpetually charging phones, laptops, remotes, smoke detectors, and smartwatches. Okay, so this is the magnetic charger that comes with the phone,
Yeah,
with the watch.
With the watch.
Yeah.
I'm going to plug it in
Okay.
and put the watch in its place, and it should.
Oh, sure enough. And look, it's not plugged in to the wall.
Yep.
It is plugged into this receiver.
So if you have power everywhere, you'll have less battery inside the watch. The watch will be slimmer, lighter,
Why are you wasting time with me? Get home and finish this.
Let me go.